Are you ready, Dolphins fans? The Miami Dolphins are fighting for their playoff lives, and it all comes down to the next 2 weeks. With Tyreek Hill acknowledging the need for more practice reps with Tua Tagovailoa, can the dynamic duo find their rhythm just in time? Stick around as we dive into this crucial moment for our team and what it means for their playoff hopes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all the latest Dolphins news. Dolphins fans, this is it. Miami just pulled off a crucial win against the San Francisco 49ers, but there's a storm brewing as they aim for the playoffs. Tyreek Hill has taken responsibility for missed opportunities, and with just 2 games left, can he and Tua turn things around? Join me as we break down the pressure, the excitement, and what's at stake for our beloved Dolphins. Make sure to subscribe and like to keep your finger on the pulse of all things Dolphins. What a game, Dolphins Nation. Miami is still in the hunt for the playoffs, but they need to sharpen their skills fast. Tyreek Hill admits he needs more time with Tua to get their connection right, and with 2 weeks left, the clock is ticking. Can they overcome the odds and make a postseason push? The Miami Dolphins are still in the hunt for the playoffs, and let me tell you, it's been a roller coaster ride this season. After a shaky start at 2-6, we've clawed our way back to a 7-8 record, and that victory against the San Francisco 49ers was crucial. But let's talk about Tyreek Hill. The man is a superstar, no doubt about it, but he's putting some of this pressure on himself after admitting that his veteran rest days have affected his chemistry with Tua Tagovailoa. Now, Hill had a rough day, catching just 3 passes for 29 yards, but he did snag that milestone 100th career touchdown pass from Tua. You can see the frustration in his eyes, and he knows that those precious reps in practice mean everything. He said it himself, "I need those valuable repetitions with Tua." You believe that was the right call to rest him? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, you want to preserve your star player, but on the other, this is the time of year when every rep counts, especially if you want to keep those playoff hopes alive. And let's not overlook Jason Sanders, our kicker, who nailed 5 field goals to help secure that win. It's a team effort, folks, and every point matters. The Dolphins are in a must-win situation now, with games against the Browns and the Jets coming up. If we want to break that 24-year playoff drought, we have to go all out. Terran Armstead hit the nail on the head. We control what we can control. But let's turn our attention to the 49ers. They were eliminated from postseason contention before the game even started, and you could feel that energy on the field. Brock Purdy put up decent numbers, but the mistakes were costly. It's a harsh reality for a team that was in the Super Bowl just last year. So, here's my question for you. Are the Dolphins on the right path? Can we really turn this season around? I want to hear your thoughts. What are your expectations moving forward? Share your frustrations and hopes in the comments below. Rumors are swirling about a former All-Pro cornerback who might just be on the radar of a rival team, creating a wave of speculation that could alter the landscape of the postseason. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss the details behind this potential blockbuster as we dive into the ripple effects of this news for the Dolphins. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest updates on our beloved Miami Dolphins. Could a former Dolphin star be heading to a new team just when the playoffs are heating up? The buzz is real, and it involves a defensive ace whose absence is being felt by his current squad. As the postseason approaches, this speculation raises questions about the Dolphins' future and their chances at a championship run. Join me as we break down what this could mean for Miami and why you should be paying attention. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for the freshest insights into the Miami Dolphins' journey. What if I told you that a veteran cornerback who once donned the Miami Dolphins colors might soon be commanding attention from another franchise? The playoff race is intensifying, and with a key player potentially on the move, the implications for the Dolphins could be monumental. Let's unpack the rumors and see how this could reshape the competition in the postseason. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the Miami Dolphins, it's hard not to feel a mix of excitement and concern about the potential moves ahead. The Green Bay Packers are reportedly considering adding Xavien Howard, the former Dolphins cornerback, as they gear up for the playoffs. Howard, a 4-time Pro Bowler and an All-Pro selection in 2020, remains a free agent, and while this news might sting a bit for Dolphins fans, it opens up a discussion about our own secondary. With the Packers facing injury issues, particularly with Jaire Alexander, there's a strategic angle to this potential signing that we need to unpack. The Packers' situation highlights the importance of depth in a playoff run. If Green Bay decides to bring Howard on board, it could strengthen their defense significantly, especially in high-stakes games where experience is crucial. The question is, how does this affect the Dolphins? Xavien Howard has been a cornerstone of our defense, and losing him to a rival team in the playoffs would be tough to swallow. But let's be honest, Dolphins fans are used to seeing top talent leave. It's frustrating, isn't it? We've seen big-name players move on, and it always raises the stakes for us as fans. So, should we be worried about the Packers potentially signing Howard? I'd say yes, but it goes beyond just one player. The Dolphins have their own decisions to make. With the playoff picture starting to take shape, it's time for our front office to think critically about how we fortify our team. Are we doing enough to keep our key players? Are we in a position to make a splash in free agency next season? These are questions that need answers, especially as we look to build a sustainable future. You believe this is the right direction? I'm genuinely torn. On one hand, I want to see Howard succeed, but on the other, I want to see the Dolphins thrive. What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Are you anxious about losing Howard to a playoff contender? Do you think we should be exploring options to strengthen our secondary? Let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any updates on our beloved Dolphins, and make sure to hit that notification bell to stay in the loop.